Hey, Cade, Wilson Alexander from the Advocate. Let's start with this. Ed said that last week you have such a routine that y'all were holding a walkthrough. They had to take you to the stadium to kick. Was the walkthrough at the hotel and you just went to the stadium by yourself to kick?
Yes. So they canceled practice on Thursday and just did a walkthrough, and I wanted to keep in the same routine. So me and a few of the specialists took a bus over to the NRG Stadium in Houston and kicked for about an hour and came back in time for team meeting in the morning.
Yeah, Kate, Ron Higgins, Ty Gray. On your second fiddle tonight, they originally sent the punt team on. Were you wondering what was going on? And then McNeese had a player hurt, and then they sent you on. Were you kind of wondering what was going on there for a second?
That was the first one, and then they sent the punt team on, and I think Coach O made the decision to punt first, and then Mac decided to let him know that I was in range, and since there was a timeout, they changed the decision and put me out there.
It's Scott Rappelay from the Advocate. Both of you have the 55 and the 56 yard. They both look like they could be good from 60. How much of a perfectionist are you? Did you think, okay, this is really good, or you could do better? I mean, how do you feel when you make kicks of that length?
I mean, it's always if it goes in, it goes in, and you can't really argue with results. But I really liked the first one. The second one was a little bit of a pull, cut it a little too close. But I mean, you can't complain. It's 3 points on the board, so.
Gabe, what was it like to see all the students packed in the student section and, see so many people having a good time? We haven't seen that, I guess, since the end of 2019.
Yes, it was definitely it felt good to see everybody back in the stadium and just be able to hear the crowd like that again and hear some things that, like the chants and all that you were pretty quiet last year just because it was such low capacities, and it was awesome to get to run back and be team captain and get to run out and see everyone just pack stadium. So.
Hey, Cade, you mentioned your range. What do you and Coach Mack consider range where you're going to feel comfortable going out there if they'll give you a chance?
I mean, it all depends on what's going on in the game. If it's an end-of-game, end-of-half situation where you need points, we've talked about, and on Thursday practice, we talked about the 44-yard line, maybe even 45-yard line. But, I mean, if it's in the regular flow of the game, it'd be more likely to go for it on fourth down or punt because that gives them too good a field position. So.
Any more questions for Cade?